1212 world famous wake up show. I got my man DJ Dynamics hooking me up tonight, man. We got the original Freeway Rick Ross in the building, man. We're going through his history right now. We found out he wants his name back. We found out his high is high, his low is low. And then let me just ask you a question, man. At your, what was the most money you made in like 1 week, man? Like, what was it?
Man. I done had days I made $3 million.
Wait. Say it again, man.
I done had days I make $3 million, man. So
in 1 day?
One day. I went through a lot of money. I mean,
okay, so what happened?
The prosecutor said, what'd he say? In 2 years, he said I made like $600-something million in 2 years one time. So,
man, okay, now I gotta ask you, man. Where could you possibly keep $600 million?
No. I didn't keep it. This was the money that rolled over.
Oh, okay.
In the buying drugs and in the whole little circle.
Right.
It's like a cycle that you go through. We don't get to keep all the money.
Right.
But this is the kind of money that would come through my hands on a daily basis. Like I would make $1 million, but I would have to turn some of it in.
So you were like a businessman, really, man. Because when people think of you, I'm thinking of guns, shootouts, blood and cripping, just out there acting, whatever about my money.
Man, we had LA on lock, man. Wasn't no killing.
So you were like a McDonald's enterprise in a way. Like
exactly.
You were like, I got homes and I'm gonna do a places where people can go. Am I correct? Or?
Absolutely. And that's what really killed me about the whole thing, because they want to relate the drugs to the violence, but that wasn't the case. I mean, when we started selling drugs, this was the first time that you could see a Crip on a Blood's block. You know what I'm saying? And they getting along because they working. They trying to get money. And when you're trying to get money, you don't want no violence. You don't want the killing and the police coming around, because that interrupts your cash flow.
Right.
So, I mean, that might have been, the drug game might have been the first peace treaty to show that it really could be a peace treaty.
Well, but why did it break out to a whole Cold War, man? Like,
well, you took when they sucked all the players out, then they left a void that was open. So when we went to MDC, man, all the guys that we grew up with were all in jail. We all sitting inside this high-rise downtown, looking at long times. Guys like Harry O, Bo Bennett, Pat Johnson from Compton, Honcho, all the players.
Right.
We all downtown. So when they sucked this vault out, then they left a gap inside, and guys got to fighting over it.
Let me ask you, man. Did you ever fear for your life, not from the streets, but more from the government side at all, man? I mean, because you just named the last segment. You talking about George W. Bush and.
Well, the cops done shot at me many times. But I've been fortunate enough to none of them hit me. But I've been shot at by the cops, 2, maybe 3 times.
And the reason was what?
They don't like me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I never sit around and ask.
Right.
But I've been shot at by him. Yeah, I had bullets whizzed by my head, and like you said, it's from the authority, from the streets. I mean, the streets just love me, man. I don't know why I get so much love from the streets, but I go in any hood right now across the country, and they just embrace me, and they understand my plight. They understand where I come from, because a lot of those cats are coming from the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Grew up with nothing and want to make something out of it for themselves. And a lot of times, unfortunately, in our neighborhood, the first opportunities that we have is crime.
Why is that, you think?
Well, I think that the people, the power that be, don't really want us. You know what I'm saying? You need poor. You need underclassmen to do the dirty work. If everybody was equal, then who would do the dirty work? So, they want us to stay poor. They want us to stay ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to get educated and to learn how to make the system work for us instead of us working for the system.
Got you, man. And let me ask you this, man. If you can go back in time now that you know all this, do you think you would have followed the same path if you had all this information in your brain right now as a 14-year-old kid?
Absolutely not, man. What I know right now, but I mean, you can only get this 2 ways. You know what I'm saying? You can grow through it like I did, or somebody can take you and teach it to you. Unfortunately, I didn't have anybody to teach me. I had to learn the hard way. I had to get hit in the head with bats and run into brick walls and get hit by cars before I picked it up, And one of the things that I want to do right now, and what I'm doing with my life, is teaching you know what I'm saying, our younger people, you know, how to watch out for these brick walls and these bats, because they still out here, and there's still people that will put them on you if you don't know what you're doing.
Wow, man. You got a deep story, homie. So this is all going to be in the movie?
Man, the movie going to be deep, man.
Are you going to expose the W. Bush and the CIA
absolutely.
and all that?
Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? They did what they did. You know, Ronald Reagan's getting libraries. Why should I get a library then? If y'all going to give him a library, you know what I'm saying? Oliver North got a talk show. He got a presidential pardon. You know, Congress found him. They found him guilty. But Bush gave him a pardon. You know, why he didn't give me a pardon? You know, why somebody don't give me a pardon? I played a part in it. Right. I was just as much in their operation as they was. I just wasn't knowledgeable enough to know to go up in the White House and get in with the good old boys. You know what I'm saying? Right. I stayed in the hood, but at the same time, my cash took care of what they was trying to take care of. So, you know, they need to look out for me too.
There it is, man. Yo, we're gonna come right back. Freeway Rick Ross. Breaking it down. My man got a movie coming out. Got an entertainment business about to crack, man.
Book,
so, you know.
Check out freewayenterprise.com, freewayrickross.com. Man. I got y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support me, I support you.
Well, we got somebody about to call in a hot second, man. So, yo, D, pull that record back. We're going to come right back.
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
One of these West Coast cats?
Yeah.